Hey Best First Graders, happy Thursday, April 23rd, 2020. We are going to continue with our snap words. We're going to work on another context clue page, and Adeline is going to join us later to read a story honoring Earth Day. So excited that you're here. I want to share some things that our friends have been working on the past couple of days. First up, we have Slate. Slate has been working so hard. I'm going to bring the computer closer so you can see his incredible printing. Wow. I am so impressed. Yesterday he did the pepper writing. On my adventure, I saw a rainbow duck and dinosaur chicken. Oh my goodness. And look at these beautiful illustrations that Slate made. I can tell he has his little desk set up here. He's working on a puzzle. He's got his green fern book, zoo book right there. And these beautiful, beautiful writing responses. He also uses the word predator. So snaps for Slate. That was so awesome seeing that. Good job, buddy. Alana is our other friend that shared something she's been into. Of course, she's been working hard answering our questions on her little tablet thing here with her baby that has matching jams on. And to keep busy, Alana has been doing ballet online. So cool. Look at those pointed toes. Great job, Alana. I love that. Oh my goodness. Love seeing what you guys are up to. Keep sending me those pictures and I'll keep sharing them with everyone. Lucas, I hope you had a really good birthday. I hope everyone is getting to do lots of fun stuff with their families. It's so nice to be at home with your moms and dads or your grandma and grandpa, whoever you get to be with right now, and not have to go to school. Trent's mom said he loves being able to sleep in and not having to get on the bus, which I really understand. So awesome. All right, let's get started today. We are reviewing those 6 snap words that we talked about this week. They are it, you say it, people, made, you say it, good job, only, is, use. All right, so if you are in front of a computer, maybe you're on a tablet, somehow pull up a keyboard, and I want you to practice typing those couple snap words. If you can't remember what they are, you can just look back at your rainbow snap word writing that we did a couple days ago. And I want you to practice typing those words. So you can go ahead and pause my video so you can type those words to get some practice with spelling them. You are going to be snap word experts by the time we get back to school. So that's our snap word assignment for today. You can pause my video and come right back when you're done. All right, so we are going back a little bit to page 25, 2 and a 5. It is also 6.2, 6 and 2/10 in our Kitty workbook. So go ahead and pull out that Kitty workbook and find page 25, 2 and a 5. And let's check out the vocab words that they're talking about. So our word bank says stars, irk, perk, look, fern, earn, just like green fern zoo. Out, shout. We worked on the ow sound when we were in school together. Oil, which sounds like coin, coin. Claws, moon, shark, and herd. So remember, we are going to plug these words into the sentence where they make the most sense, and then we're going to give a little X next to the word that we already used. So look at number 1, point to number 1 with me, put your finger under the word as I say it. There is not a blank in this lake. Lake. Ooh, look at that magic E. Comes back to make the A say its own name. There is not a what in this lake. I'm thinking about the words that I have. What would work in there? There is not a moon in this lake. Well, there probably isn't, but why would we say that? There is not a shark in this lake. Sharks live in salt water. Lakes are fresh water. And maybe I'm picturing in my brain the story of a kid who's afraid to get in the water, and his dad says, "There are no sharks in this lake." You don't need to worry. So shark is the answer choice that belongs in there. So let's plug that in. There is not a shark in this lake. And we're going to put a little X next to shark because I know I'm not going to use it again. I'm not Xing it out the whole way though, in case I need to use it. There is not a shark in this lake. Excellent. Look at question 2. The car needs blank in it. Let's go to the second row here. The car needs oil in it. I like that. Let me see if there's other ones that work just in case. The car needs claws in it. No, I don't think so. The car needs moon in it. No moons in the car. The car needs herd in it. No, I think oil is my best answer choice. Let's fill that in. Oil. The car needs oil in it. Look at my printing. Look how I have the O under the dotted line, the I under the dotted line, the L goes the whole way to the top. I really took my time and did my best printing. If I'm going too fast, you can always pause it. That's not a luxury we have in school, huh? All right, let's look at question 3. The cat has sharp blank. Ooh, I've read this word 2 times, so I know the best choice is what? The cat has sharp moon? The cat has sharp herd? No, the cat has sharp claws. Claws. All right, let's fill that in. I really took my time with my printing. The C is under the dotted line. The L goes the whole way to the top. A under the dotted line, W under the dotted line, and S under the dotted line. Should I see any capitals so far? No, they should only be lowercase. I don't have any proper nouns, and so far they haven't been the beginning of a sentence. Let's go back and X out clause. Put a little X to let yourself know you're done with that. And let's go to question 4. All right. Question 4 says, the flag has blank and stripes. Ooh, they're talking about an American flag. The flag has blank and stripes. Let's go to the top row. We haven't used any of those yet. The flag has stars and stripes. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Let's check some other ones out to see if they work or not. The flag has perk and stripes. The flag has look and stripes. No, I'm pretty confident star is our best answer choice. Stars. Little X. Good, fill it in. All right, last question on this page. There's a back. Number 5 says, my mom had to ask us not to blank. Ooh, what's something that your mom might ask you not to do? My mom had to ask us not to perk. Perk means like get up or get excited to pay attention. My mom had to ask us not to look. Maybe, but would your mom ask you to do that? Maybe at Christmas time. My mom had to ask us not to fern. I don't think so. My mom had to ask us not to shout. Oh yeah, that sounds like a mom thing to say, right? Mom had to ask us not to shout. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to ask someone not to cry. My mom had to ask us not to shout. Great job, and let's exit out. We're done with it. All right, flip over to the back. We have to remember which ones we used up already. So we already used stars, oil, claws, shark, shout. What else? That's it. So X out those Shark, stars, shout, claws, oil. We used all 5 of those. All right, question 6. She must blank up and not sleep. This is a strange sentence. She must perk up and not sleep. She must look up and not sleep. She must burn up and not sleep. No, she must perk. Perk. That's a challenge one. We can definitely tell that we're getting to the end of 1st grade because our work is getting so much more challenging, and you are really doing a great job in being able to complete it. She must perk up and not sleep. That's your best answer choice. Go ahead and X out the word perk. We're already done with that one. We're not going to use it again. All right, question 7. Put your finger into the word as I say it. I saw a blank of deer in the woods. I saw a look of deer. I saw a fern of deer. I saw a moon of deer. Or I saw a herd of deer. This isn't herd like, oh, I heard you say that. This is herd like a gathering of animals. So I saw a herd of deer. Great job. Fill that in. That is question 7, a herd of deer. And X it out because you know you're done with it. Good job, guys. Okay. Number 8. I would like to see the green blank zoo. Oh my goodness, I know this one right away. What belongs in there? I would like to see the green fern zoo. Now stop. This is a proper noun. It is naming a specific zoo. Just like the live cams you watch of San Diego Zoo, that's a proper noun. It's naming a specific zoo. The common noun is just zoo. So we need to capitalize the F in fern. They don't have it capitalized up here, but we know it needs to have a capital. I would like to see the green fern zoo. Me too. All right. Fill that in, X it out. You know you're done with it. 2 more. These should be gimme answers because we know there's only 2 left. Blank at that big wave. So we have moon and look left. Moon at that big wave. Look at that big wave. Which is my best answer choice? Look. And here's a challenge. What is different about this word? It needs to be a capital. Good job. Look at that big wave. I know you know that because you're the best 1st graders. I bet some other 1st graders don't know that, but you do. Okay, last one. I don't have to read it because the answer is obvious, but I am going to read it to make sure I didn't make mistakes in any of the other sections. We look up at the stars and the blank when it gets dark. So does moon fit in there? We look up at the stars and the moon when it gets dark? Yeah, it sure does. Does it need to be capitalized? No, just plain old moon. Ma-oon, moon. We know those 2 O's together make the ooh sound. Ooh, great job, guys. Ooh, great job, guys. All right. So, Adeline and I are going to read you the story, What If Everybody Did That? And I know we've already read this one, but it is such a great book that I want you to be able to hear it again. So, I'm going to pause here to get the baby, because she loves hearing our stories. Hi friends! I want to share a book with you and Adeline today. It's called What If Everybody Did That? In honor of Earth Day, which was yesterday. When we went to the zoo, I fed just a little of my popcorn to the bear. The zookeeper waved his broom and said, "What if everybody did that?" Oh, look at all those sweet treats in the bear's pen. Ooh, pen, just like the story we read before. I just wanted to see how fast the grocery cart would go. It went faster than I expected. When the manager stopped me, she said, "What if everybody did that?" Oh my goodness, look at that craziness. I bet they're all buying toilet paper. On the way to visit Grandma and Grandpa in Kansas, I dropped just one soda can out the window. The patrolman who pulled us over said, "What if everybody did that?" All that trash, oh no. At Uncle William's wedding, I took just a little lick of the frosting from the fancy cake. The lady behind the table glared at me over her glasses and said, "What if everybody did that?" I told the babysitter that I took a bath just once a year. As she shooed me into the bathroom, she said, "What if everybody did that?" Ooh, look at that stinky family. During story time, I had something important to say. I just couldn't wait till the end of the story. The librarian put her finger to her lips and said, "What if everybody did that?" Uh-oh. That one says, "I gotta go potty." While we sat in our car waiting for Dad, I honked the horn. I just honked a few times, but Mr. Thompson came to the door. He shook his head and said, "What if everybody did that?" At the swimming pool, I just splashed a little. The lifeguard blew his whistle and said, "What if everybody did that?" Oh man, what happened to the pool water? On the bus, I just stood up to see the fire truck. Mr. Gearshift glared at me in the rearview mirror and said, "What if everybody did that?" Just once, I didn't hang my coat on the rack at school. Miss Sanders made me pick it up and said, "What if everybody did that?" At recess, I threw just one snowball at Sammy. Mr. Walters saw me. When he sent me to stand by the wall, he said, "What if everybody did that?" When we went out for dinner, I just shot one straw wrapper. The waitress stopped taking our orders, looked straight at me and said, "What if everybody did that?" Oh my gosh, it's spit mayhem. After the football game, I just ran on the field to get the quarterback's autograph. The official waved his arms and said, "What if everybody did that?" When I came home, I gave my mom a hug. What if everybody did that? Everybody should. Oh, such a great story. 2 claps for our author on 2. 1, 2. Clap, clap. Good job, Adeline. Okay, so now you got to hear the story, What If Everybody Did That? And you're going to do a writing prompt with 6 of these situations. So you can choose which one you like the best and which one you think you can write about the best. So here are your choices. What if everybody blurted out instead of raised their hands? What would happen? And we're thinking about this in our classroom, if we were still in our classroom. What if everybody forgot to push in their chairs? What if everybody left the glue and markers open? Especially not expo markers. Ooh, you know how I feel about that. What if everybody cut in line? Lots of grumpy first graders if that was the situation. What if everybody was unkind with their words? What if everybody left their trash on the floor? Well, we would never get golden trash can, that's for sure. So you're going to think about these 6 scenarios, 6 situations, and you're going to, in your journal, write, if everybody, and then tell what you chose, what would happen? And then you can illustrate a picture. You do not have to print this out. I want you to use your handy dandy notebook in here. So if everybody, and then whichever of these you choose, or if you want to make up your own, that's fine too, what might happen? Just like our story is laid out, the first page shows what he did, and then the next page shows if everybody did that. So that's kind of what I want you to do. All right, the last thing I want to share with you is an awesome story by Mrs. Scheffler, who's one of our first grade teachers. She read The Great Cave Story, and I'm going to link her video so you guys can watch that too. My mom is also still reading Earth Day stories, so I'll link her page as well. So lots of stories to listen to, lots of writing activities to get to today. I hope I get to see some of your work, and I hope you enjoyed our story with Adeline today. I miss you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.